right on to our Catalina taco salad. We had a couple of people request this salad. We've talked about it before. We've done this in the past. Just a real good, quick, easy salad. You don't get all the sodium from a taco seasoning packet because actually the Catalina dressing that we're going to use is what actually kind of flavors our hamburger meat. All right. We are going to take our hamburger meat. Now I am doubling this recipe, so when you look at this, you'll know this is a wild amount of meat, but it is only because I have doubled it. I'm going to transfer this to this. And I have already cooked my meat ahead. And I'm going to transfer it to this big bowl. And when I say large bowl, obviously most of us do not have bowls this size at home. I'll cook this good and brown. Now, today I didn't, but a lot of times I cook my hamburger meat with a little onion or a little garlic. Do most of you all do that just to kind of flavor it? I didn't today. All right, so we've got it in a bowl. And this is just one of these putting together recipes. Now we're going to add cheese. Lots and lots and lots of cheese. Now, like I said, keep in mind we are doubling this. Before you think I've lost my mind. Okay, you put about 3 cups in a normal recipe, so we're going to put 6 in this one. Somewhere thereabouts. More or less, it's all right. Maybe a little more. All right. I like cheese, in case you haven't noticed. If you're new to the class, I like cheese. That's one of my favorites, cream cheese and sour cream. So, and Cool Whip, and homemade whipped cream. You all remember that. Homemade whipped cream is like my favorite thing to make in all the world, is whipped cream. I don't know why I like to beat whipped cream, but I do. All right, now we stirred our cheese in there. Now we're going to add pinto beans. We've drained and rinsed those. Rhonda's have rinsed those really well. I'm going to kind of get out that little piece of meat. I think that's a mashed bean, actually. All right, we're going to kind of stir that around. Cheese those up just a little bit. It's a real good, rich taco salad, by the way. All right, now we're going to keep our tomatoes out to the side. Some people can't have seeds, some people can't have tomatoes, so we'll just put those on the side. Y'all can just mix those in on your plate. Now we're going to put onion in. Believe it or not, this was 2 onions. That's a lot of onion, does it not? So we're going to stir that in. We may have a few onions on the side. These are real good Vidalia onions. And did you know when you're picking out a Vidalia onion, if you get a flatter onion, if it's kind of short and flat, the onion will always, any kind of onion actually, but the flatter the onion, the sweeter the onion. Mm-hmm. All right, now we've got this all mixed in together. And this makes a large, and it's even, if you don't add the corn chips, or you can put them in there, or you can put the corn chips in and leave the lettuce out to the next day. If you're going to eat it more than one day, it is really good left over the next day. All right, now we're going to add a romaine lettuce. Well, I cheated a little bit tonight because we do have this, and you might as well use it. I got hearts of romaine, and I got leafy green romaine. So this is what I'm using tonight. Very good. It's washed oodles and oodles of times. Great company. We buy from Fresh Express is a wonderful company. Really good to Food City. Food City is good to. Yes, yes, they do. And actually, to even step foot inside of their factory, of where they are washing and processing this, they actually wash your shoes. You have to put covers over your shoes, just like you would in a hospital. Hair nets, coats on. I mean, it's a huge process. My husband has toured the factory. They have a factory in Atlanta and one in California, and he's been to both. And they are very, very, they stress all of this. It is no joke. They take it very seriously. They are very particular in their sanitation. And it shows. It is. So that really, that made me feel good. Even though, you hear that kind of stuff, but once somebody, witnesses it, it kind of means a little bit more, So, all right, we're stirring this up. And you can see what a hearty salad, even not doubled. This is a really hearty salad. If you want to take this to a dinner or a picnic, or you're having a lot of people over, this is the way to go. All right. And if you don't want to do ground beef, you could always do ground chicken, or you could do half and half, or you could do ground turkey or half and half with it. All right, now we are going to add our corn chips. And I'm walking around like I don't have a clue. I forgot where I put the corn chips. All right. This is a mighty salad. I forgot how much it really made. Oh, no, I don't think so. Oh, well. What the heck? We're going to have a heyday today. I hope you all are hungry tonight. But this is a beautiful salad. And I like the corn chips when they get a little bit softer. I like that, but not everybody does. So you can wait till the very end to add it in. We won't add this full bag. We'll keep some of these on the side. All right. If you live by yourself or you're making this for just a couple of people, you might want to just mix the beans and the cheese and the hamburger meat, even the corn chips if you like them softer, and keep that in one bowl and then mix your other items up. Or you can even put the onions in with it. All right, now, people look at us like we're crazy. I've made it with more than one kind of dressing. Catalina dressing. California French is the same thing as Catalina dressing. Oh, I thought I'd taken these things off. These are a good protection thing. I know how many of you all know what it's like to get these off. I thought when I opened the bottle they wouldn't have these on there. Boy, I was crazy. All right. All right, there's one. Now, it takes a 24-ounce bottle, but these bottles are a little bit smaller. Kraft does offer a 24-ounce bottle. I'm going to mix this one in, then we'll go mix the last one. And you would never imagine salad dressing in a taco salad. That's what would season it. But it is wonderful. Now, if you want to add olives or other things to this, there's always, things you think about at home. Oh, I can put this in, or you have fresh things out of your garden, or peppers, or corn would be good. And then add the pinto beans, kind of add with the hamburger meat. You could always add black beans. I have to kind of have a hankering for black beans, honestly. Yep, corn is, it's a good staple in sauces and salads and stuff. Now, more and more people are putting those in there. Some jalapenos or some chilies, totally up to you. I'm not a fan of hot things, so I sometimes, the flavor of it. All right, now we've got, because my bottles were a little smaller. So it took a bottle and a half if we hadn't doubled it of that. because I got this probably the next to smallest or smallest size of the food club. All right, I think I just bent my spoon. You know, a salad is heavy when it starts to bend your spoon. All right, so this is our taco salad. Like I said, we're going to add the tomatoes later, a few more corn chips, maybe a little bit more cheese on here. What did I do with that cheese? Sprinkle that around. That is a beautiful salad. You can always just crush a few corn chips across the top. People will have no clue what's in it.